What's going on with y'all, man? So today in this video, I'm gonna be talking about how to deal with anxiety and how to deal with depression. This video is dedicated to a subscriber that had left a comment, basically asking, what can I do to help me deal with anxiety and depression. So I hope you're watching because this video is for you. It's for anybody who needs it. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna start off with this quote that I got from my lady friend I was talking to last night on the phone, and she read this quote to me. It's a very powerful quote. It goes like, "If you are living, if you are my fault, if you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are depressed, you are living in the past, and if you are at peace, you are living in the present." And in the present, that's what matters. The presence is all that matters, and that's the key. You have to learn how to appreciate the now, and just become more aware into the now, because at the end of the day, that's all that's here. You cannot be overthinking and contemplating on shit that has happened already, because it happened already. It's gone. There's nothing you can do about it. So you gotta just learn how to move on with life, and just accept that shit, and just like get what you can get from that experience, because all experiences are teachers for us. So you just cannot just sit with the past. You know what I mean? That's just gonna have you in a state of not in the present. It's gonna keep you out of the present moment, and you cannot be so worried about the future. You cannot be so stressful about the future, because what does that do? It builds anxiety, and yeah, it builds anxiety, and it builds fear, and it's just like you get caught up in your head, and all fear is false evidence appearing real. When we thinking about the future, when we getting anxious, we just create illusions in our head, and all fear is an illusion. So we just create illusions in our head, and it stops us from doing shit. It stops us from doing what we want. So you have to learn. The key is you have to learn how to be present, be now, because time is fake as fuck. Time is not real. Time is an illusion. Like, you have to think like this one thing right here. Just when I discovered this, like when I just thought about this, it just made me really see how fake time is. Okay, so right now it's probably like 1:30 here. It's different time zones and shit in different areas. How the fuck is it 1 o'clock right here, but somewhere else in the world it's fucking 10 o'clock at night? That shit doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. Like, it's just, it don't make sense. It's fake. Time is an illusion. Time was created to keep us under a spell. Time is just a big ass spell that was put onto us. It's man made. So once you can break free from living in the past, and worrying about the future, you become still in the present. And I got some notes. I just wrote some notes down for this video. When you're expressing anxiety, you're expressing a disconnection from the present moment. You feel me? You're disconnected from the present moment. You getting stuck in your head. You get lost in your thoughts, and you create fear. And that's just it's not helpful at all. It's not helpful. So what you have to do is just daily, you gotta find that inner stillness, and connect with the present moment. And over time, you will see that your anxiety starts to slowly fade away. I'm gonna get into my experience a little bit with anxiety, and like in depression and all. So like, I used to be hella anxious, like, and it was to the point where I was anxious, but I didn't even know what anxiety was at the time. Like, I just know I didn't feel good. You know what I mean? And it stems from not just like not being comfortable in your own skin, not being not feeling good in your own body. You like I used to just like always think about, like, always just be caught up in my head about what other people thinking about me, thinking motherfuckers looking at me and judging me and shit like that. And most of the time that's not even the case. You know what I mean? It's really not even the case. Motherfuckers don't really even be thinking about you. But like I said, it's all in the mind. You know, yeah, it's all in the mind. So, and like with depression wise, like I was at a point where I just wasn't doing good. Like I just didn't know what the fuck I was doing with myself, and that just caused a lot of, like, where am I going in my life, and it just caused me to be stuck. And I know, like, depression, it really gets deep, and it happens to the best of us. It happens to, I feel like we all go through a phase in our life where we just feel stuck and we don't know what to do with ourselves. And it could be a real tough hole to get up out of. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, like I've been to places where I really just I've been at points where I really just didn't even want to be here no more, just because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing here, and I just didn't feel good. I didn't feel me, you know what I mean? And that led me onto a journey of just trying to figure out who I was, you know what I mean? Um yeah, like I said, I'm looking over my notes. I'm really just gonna read through these, and I'm gonna just give out, shit that can help you deal with whatever you're going through, and shit that can bring you more into the now, and just bring you more into the present moment, and help you get rid of anxiety, and pull you up out. Maybe help you pull, maybe like slingshot you up out of the depression that you might be in, out of the low that you might be in. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna touch on these topics later. I'm gonna dab into it a little bit, but I'm gonna go deeper into it later. So, your focal point and what you put your attention to really affects your reality and your perception. You have to understand that what you take in on a daily, it really it plays with it plays with your mental. You know what I mean. You have to be focused on. You cannot just focus on anything and let it come in and just change your whole reality. You know what I mean? Like the news and shit. Like most people, they see that shit, and now that's a part of their reality. It could be some shit that's going on across the world, not even really affecting them, but they see some shit, fear gets installed, and it affects their reality. So you have to build like a shield for yourself. You have to build that 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 inner groundedness, so you don't let things get to you. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. So anxiety deals with safety and security. You have to feel safe within your own body. You have to build a strong eternal earth, because security deals with groundedness. It deals with feeling safe. You know what I mean? And you have to just build that for yourself. Uh, and we tend to look for other ways to get that outside of ourselves. It might be someone else's love. It might be playing video games for 2 3 hours because it makes you feel good. It might be eating a whole bunch of food because it makes you feel good. But really, what you're doing is looking outside of yourself for something that's going to make you feel good inside, and you're really not going to be able to find that from external things. It's not gonna ever fulfill you. So you have to cultivate that self love, and that self being. You have to build yourself from the inside, doing a lot of inner work. Inner work is needed to get up out of whatever you in. You gotta go within. Um, yeah, we have to cultivate our inner balance, our inner trust, and our self love. You gotta do what you need to do daily to gain inner balance. You gotta take care of yourself, take care of your body. All right. Okay, so now I'm gonna get into. This is just a list of shit that I've wrote down that has helped me in the past, and that continues to help me daily. Um, just become more aware, become more present, because once you can become more present, you really let go of fear, you let go of anxiety, because it just makes you more grounded. It makes you feel better within yourself, and overall the outcome of that is your external world. Once you build that groundedness and that feeling of security inside, then you see your external world will start to reflect on that. You know what I mean? So things to do to help bring more awareness to the present moment. That's basically the whole thing, the whole idea of this video. You have to bring more awareness to the now, and what you can do to help with that is daily meditation. Um, just sitting with your thoughts, just sitting in that stillness, sitting in silence, and just becoming more aware, becoming self-aware, feeling your body, hearing what's going on, hearing what's going on outside, hearing your parents talking in the living room, just just letting the now take over you, and just sitting in that now. You can start off 5 minutes a day. You can then just build up, but like, from my experience, bro, meditating daily has improved, like has really helped me with anxiety, because like I really did used to struggle with anxiety, bro. I always had my thoughts would run wild, and like over time of meditation, you start to. So what you're doing is you're watching your thoughts, you're letting them come. Look at your thoughts as like clouds in the sky. When you're looking in the clouds, you don't fucking just chase after the clouds and try to catch them, do you? No, you let them pass. So that's what you got to do with your thoughts. You see them come, observe them, and let them go. And over time, you would become more aware of your thoughts, and really just become the watcher, the observer of your own thoughts. And it pulls you into the present moment, and like you can do this, like you can meditate anywhere, bro. Like even now, whenever I start to feel anxious, bro, whenever I start to feel that feeling in my stomach, and I start to feel anxious, what I do is just like I just close my eyes, and I breathe. Close my eyes and I breathe. I breathe from my stomach. I breathe from my belly, and I just become aware of what's going on around me, and it pulls me into the now. It gets me out of my head, and it pulls me now. It pulls me into my body. So meditation ties into body awareness, and body awareness ties into breath work. Um, Breath work is basically just working with your breath. The best breath work you can do whenever you're feeling anxious is deep belly breathing, breathing from your diaphragm, breathing from your solar plexus, because your solar plexus has to do with that security. It has to deal with that security, that safety. So you breathe from your stomach. You can put your hand on your stomach and just breathe. Fill your stomach up, breathe it up, and just do that. Just sit and do that for a couple minutes, and it really will pull you into the now. And daily breathwork practice. Breathwork can get very intense. There's a lot of different techniques, and I can actually do make a video for a guided breathwork meditation. I'm gonna do that. Okay, the next thing is Qigong. Now, if you never heard of Qigong is like it's like an ancient Chinese practice, I think. It's basically a standing meditation. You're moving with your breath, you're moving with your body, you're syncing your breath with your body, and it pulls you into the now so much, and it gets you inside of your body, and to get rid of that anxiety, you have to get inside of your body, and this really just grounds you with yourself. I will link some videos to some qigong videos that I use on a daily, that just helps me. And the thing with these practices is, the more you do it, brother, the more consistent you are with it, the better it's going to help you. You're going to start to see progress over time. Just in a week of doing meditation, just in a week of doing some qigong exercises, you start to feel more, okay, I'm good. I'm grounded. You start to just feel that groundedness within you, because it is within you. You just have to tap into it. Another thing that you can do for body awareness is yoga. This really gets you into your body, and yoga is it's just a great practice, bro. It's a great practice to strengthen and stretch out your body, to get your energy flowing through your body, and it pulls you into the now, bro. Especially when you're doing more like all yoga, bro. Intense yoga, like strength yoga, yin yoga, where you're holding a pose and you're just sitting in that for a few minutes. That really pulls you to the present moment. And this is all of these practices are self-love. You're showing your body love. You're showing your body awareness. Another thing is fitness, just working out, running, going for a run, going for a walk. You know, you can go for a walk and just you can go for a walk and just become conscious. Meditate while you're walking. Just listen and feel. No phone, no nothing. Just listen and feel and just be. And this really will help you come into the moment, come into the now, come into the present. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're gonna go into the next thing. Sleeping. You know, sleep is very important for like stress levels. Oh yeah, and on stress levels, all of those practices, the breath work, the meditation, the qigong, the yoga, the fitness, working out, all of those practices reduce your stress levels. And, you know, the lower your stress levels are, the better you feel. The better you feel, the lower your anxiety is. You know, the better you will be able to feel better and not deal with depression as much. Um, okay, so yeah, back on sleep. Sleep is important, and sleep is something that I have to, sleep is something that I have to work on more. But just going to sleep whenever you need to, and just getting your hours in. Like you wake up feeling better, bro. You like if you go to sleep at 3 o'clock and gotta wake up at 8, or you go to sleep at 3 o'clock and you sleeping until 12. That's not beneficial for you. You know what I mean? It's just not. Now, if you get on a sleep schedule where you going to sleep and you getting your hours in and you waking up feeling good, you waking up feeling energized, that's way more better for you. It's way more better for your body. It's going to improve the way you feel. You feel me? It's going to improve how you feel, how you start your day. And on starting your day, you have to building a morning routine is very important. Building the way you start your day off, it really just plays out how your day is going to go. So just building a simple morning routine for yourself. It don't even got to be nothing too crazy. Like just something to do, every morning for yourself. Practice self-love as soon as you wake up. This is gonna help you feel better with yourself. It's gonna help you feel good in your body. And like, for example, I'll just give y'all what I do in the morning. So in the morning, I wake up. Like, I'm not perfect. I don't do this every morning, but I do it a lot. In the morning, I wake up. I hop in the cold shower, because the cold showers, they really wake your ass up. Like, even like whenever I take a cold shower every morning. Like, whenever I sleep in and I wake up feeling shitty, I hop in the cold shower, and they wake you up, and they make you feel good. So I wake up, I get in the cold shower, I come out the shower, I do meditation, I read my affirmations to myself, and then I stretch my body out, and that's basically it. Sometimes I'll do some journaling, you feel me? But that's basically it. I do things in the morning that's good for me, that's good for my soul, for my spirit. And over time, you gotta crush your day before that shit even start, and that's a good way. Just build a solid routine. Build a routine that makes you feel good. Don't take anyone else's routine. Don't take my routine. Create your own routine, and yeah, just create your own routine, and that way over time that will have you in a better place with yourself. Um, the next thing is the diet, the shit that you put in your body. This plays a big role on our mental health. This plays a role on our physical health. If you eat nothing but junk food, there's a big possibility that you might feel bad, that you might deal with anxiety, that you might deal with depression, because you're not putting life into your body. You cannot just eat straight bullshit. You can't eat straight processed food and expect you to feel good. because like I said, with the internal plays out the external. So you put a whole bunch of bullshit inside your body, you're not gonna feel good. You're gonna feel like shit. So just clean your diet up. I'm not saying you gotta be no fucking vegan. I'm not saying you gotta be a vegetarian, but just eat better. You know, make more conscious decisions when you're eating. You know, then just chill out on the junk food, chill out on the candy a little bit, and then just see how it feels. Because like I don't eat meat. I don't eat I'm a vegan. I don't really like to put labels on myself, but I eat healthy. You just say that I eat healthy and I eat conscious, and I can say that it helps with my mental space. Like I have more clarity and I just feel lighter. I feel good in my body. And yeah, another thing you can do is fasting too. Like just intermittent fasting is good. It's good to do because like we tend to eat a lot. We tend to just eat. We eat out of feelings. We eat out of lack of security. We get low in our root chakra and we just do what makes us feel good. We seek for that pleasure. So, controlling your tongue, controlling your food. This is intermittent fasting. So the way I do it is I wake up. I don't eat until around 11 or 12, and this is it's self control because we have the tendency to wake up and just eat some shit. Like, and this is why I started intermittent fasting, because I would do that. I would wake up and just eat. I would wake up, I would be feeling hungry, and I would just eat. So I don't eat until 11, 12 o'clock. And then my last meal is around 7 or 8. Now, sometimes I'm not going to lie to you. It'd be like 10, 11, maybe 12 o'clock at night, and I'm just up. And I'm like, bro, I kind of want some fucking chips. And I'll go eat some chips. But like, that's that's what you got to deal with. That you have to gain that control over your body, over your bodily pleasures that wants to be fulfilled. Yeah, and it's just you get your body back on track when you start to eat that way. It's not the best to be eating bullshit around 12 o'clock. It's not the best to be eating a big ass meal at 10 o'clock at night right before you go to sleep. That's not good for your organs, for your digestive system. So intermittent fasting is a good way to get more in your body. It makes you feel lighter. You don't feel hungry all the time. You're controlling your hunger. Okay, so another thing you can do to help deal with anxiety: get your ass in nature. Go outside. Sit around. Go for a walk. Sit in the grass and just be. No phone. You feel me? No distractions. Just be in the present around nature, bro. Nature, it relieves our stress. It takes our negative energy. Just being out in nature. You might not feel it, but it's happening. It takes your negative energy and it's giving you back positive energy, especially when you ground your feet, when you put your feet in the soil and ground yourself. You're grounding. You're grounding. You're getting everything that nature has to offer. Just try to spend like 30 minutes a day outside. We get stuck in the crib. We get stuck in the house, and it'd be a beautiful day outside, sun shining, wind blowing, it's feeling good outside, but you're in the house. You're in the house on social media. You're in the house playing the game for hours, and you wonder why you're not feeling good. That's why you got to get outside. You cannot just trap yourself in the crib. That's not going to do anything for your health. It's not going to help with your anxiety. It's going to make it worse. But getting outside and it's just walking, getting outside, going for a run, just having fun, like connecting with your child self. Like, I like to climb trees, bro. Climbing trees make me feel good, bro. They make me feel like a kid. So just go and do what you want to do. Go outside and just chill, just have fun. You know what I mean? You don't even have to do nothing. Go outside, read a book. Just getting out in nature will help, will improve, just release and relieve any anxiety that you might have. Nose itching, man. Okay. Another tip that helps with anxiety is get your ass off of social media. Not saying you gotta delete social media, not saying you gotta deactivate your account, but take a break from social media. You know, Lower your hours on social media. Don't be on it so much because there's so much anxiety in that. There's so much fear in that. You know, it's just like it's just a fake world, and you're just putting all of your attention, you're putting all of your energy into that fake world, into social media, into trying to impress people. When you take a break from social media, you really connect with 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 the real world. You start to see the beauty of life. You start to be able to enjoy life without having your phone, without having your head in your phone all the time. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, like taking a break from social media is like that shit changed my life, bro. So if you never tried it, bro, just take 30 days off, take a week off. It's gonna be hard at first because of course it is. If you're always doing something every single day, it's gonna be hard to stop. But getting off of social media, not spending hours a day on social media, that will really just help you. That will really help you become more present. It will help you get rid of always needing something to do. You know what I mean? And and always looking at somebody else's life and wishing that you was them. You know what I mean? It helps you be you more. Just put it like that. Information intake. What are you intaking on the daily? What are you listening to? What type of music are you listening to? What type of videos on YouTube are you watching? Are you watching just straight up entertainment? Are you watching straight up shit that's just distracting you from the now? You gotta, because like what we intake on a daily makes us who we are. You know, if you watch nothing but entertainment and bullshit, you're gonna be a clown basically. Like you're not gonna be serious. If you watch videos straight on self improvement, start watching self improvement videos on YouTube daily. That should be the only thing you watching really, because if you watch anything else, you just wasting your time. You just putting your energy into shit that don't matter. So the information that you're intaking daily, that will that will put you in a better space. It will put you in a better space with yourself. You'll start to learn. You feel me? Once you start to learn, you start to feel good. You know, you start to become more wiser. You know, watch videos on spirituality. Watch videos on consciousness. It will really start to change your perception. You start to gain new insights, new perceptions about life. Mm. And another thing with information intake, like what type of music are you listening to? Listening to high vibrational music, it makes you feel good. I like to listen to Bob Marley. It makes me feel good. Not saying that I don't listen to Young Boy sometimes, but you can't only listen to that type of music. That music is low vibrational. That music is killing our people. That music is evil, bro. So for you to only listen to that type of music, what are you doing to your mind? You know what I mean? It's all about the mind. It's all about what you are putting inside of your mind. So start to listen to more high vibrational music. Listen to music that makes you feel good, that makes your soul feel good. Old 90s music, old 80s R&B music, 70s R&B music. That's soulful music. Start to listen to music with a little more soul to it, you know. Take a break from the Pooh Shiesty. Take a break from Lil Durk and shit. Cause that really, you might not notice it, but it really plays a big part in just who you are. Like I look at it now, bro. Like I look at the youth, like dudes my age and younger. That's the the wannabe street niggas. That's all they listen to. That's all they listen to. So that's who they start to become over time. Okay, so I'm wrapping this video up. Okay, so replace bad habits with good habits. Like I was saying earlier, what you do on a daily, what you do on the daily, that is what makes you. You know what I mean? So you gotta take a step back from your life and just look at and become aware of, okay, what am I doing on the daily, because that's what's making you not feel good. Am I on Instagram 5 hours a day just scrolling? Am I playing the game for 5 hours a day just wasting time? Am I in the crib all day not doing the shit, not talking to nobody. You feel me? Like that is what that is what makes you who you are. That is what makes you feel the way you are feeling. So just look at what you are doing to yourself. What are you eating? What are you putting in your body? You feel me? Like I was saying about health. Like are you eating straight bullshit every day? Because that might be playing a big part on the way you feel. So you have to you have to become aware of those tendencies to do shit that's not good for yourself. And then slowly, just over time, cutting them shits out and replace them with shit that you need to do for yourself. This is something that I had struggled with for a long time, bro. Like I would I would just be doing things like on a day that really wasn't benefiting me. And I'm wondering why, I don't feel good. I don't feel fulfilled because I'm not doing what I need to be doing for myself. So you take those habits and then you just replace them. It's all about the bad habits. It's all about the things that you doing for yourself that you know you shouldn't be doing. And then you just pull in things that you know you need to do for yourself. You replace them, and then you start to gain flow. You start to get in flow in your life. Do what makes you feel good. This ties into that. Do what makes you feel good. What is it that you do that makes you feel like a kid? What is it that you do that you don't want to stop doing, that you can do for hours straight and just feel good? What is it that you do and when you're finished you get a deep satisfaction from? Do that more. We really don't do what we want to do in this world. We put a shit aside that we want to do for the shit that we don't want to do. You know what I mean? Put aside our passion for going to work to going to work a 9 to 5 because we don't feel that security. So we leash on to a job for security. So it's just you have to just do what you want to do. Do what makes you feel good on the daily. Take the time. If it's really important to you, you would take the time to do it. And once you start to do what you do, once you start to do what makes you feel good, you feel better. You feel good, and you start to get in flow, and you start to just slowly climb up out that hole. Like all of these things that I'm saying to you, all of these things to do to help you, it's just to make you start to slowly climb up out that hole, because it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be simple. It's going to be a process. You're going to fail a lot, but the only thing that you can take from failure is a lesson. And this is the last. I'm gonna end it off right here. Try to start reading more. Read books that give you insight. And I'm gonna recommend this book right here. This book is really showing me just like shit don't even really be that big of a deal in life. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. Simple ways to keep the little things from taking over your life. And like that's what we do, bro. We let little shit just take over us and make us feel so bad. But like at the end of the day, you still living, bro. You're living. You're experiencing life. I did a lot of talking. I think I'm gonna just end this video off right here. This is on the longer side, but I feel this was a great video because anxiety and depression is something that's real, and it's something that's hard to cope with. You know what I mean? So I hope this video helps you. I hope you can take the shit that I gave you from this video and start to add it into your life, because your life is yours. Your life is right in front of you. Everything you're doing in your life is playing out to how your life is. Everything you need is right in front of you. Your life is in your own hands. You feel me? So you gotta just take control of your shit. Take control of your life. You cannot continue to let people control you. You cannot continue to let emotions control you, because your emotions are not you. The emotions that you feel, they come and go. So you gotta just take control. Hop in the driver's seat of your life and start to make change. You gotta want to make change. And just remember, it's always whatever you're going through, it's always another side of that shit. It's always a light at the end that you can get to. But it takes you. It takes yourself. If you don't want it, then you're not gonna get it. Point blank period. Yeah, man, I hope this video helps you. I hope this video helps you, and just know that life is beautiful. Life is only as beautiful as you make it. So you gotta do what you do. You gotta do what you gotta do to make your own life beautiful. Create your earth. Create your world, your reality. You know, don't depend on anyone else's. And yeah, I'm gonna end it off like that. Peace.